Hello guys, it's me, Red the Avid Dinosaur, and today in Forza Horizon 5 with the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Before we start, I really want to wish you a happy 2024. Yes, this is gonna be the first review of this year, and what a way to start it with a really cool car, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. One of the basically the crown jewels of this decade. It could be easily the new car for the holy trinity of cars with the AMG one, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and we don't know the third one because it's pretty much Porsche has said that its new hypercar is going to take some time, and Ferrari is testing its new hypercar as well, basically the replacement of La Ferrari. So we don't know if they gonna release that soon, but yeah, basically the Aston Martin Valkyrie is basically one of those first cars that are up to the task on this decade. And what you can see about this car in Forza Horizon 5? Well, this car has 1,000 horsepower stock. It's rear-wheel drive and it sounds incredibly good. What about the performance? Well, the performance of this car is really challenging. The thing is, you need to get used to this car. If you are not used to control 1,000 horsepower vehicles, wow, this is gonna be quite difficult for you because the car over revs a lot, especially in first and second gear due to the high horsepower it has. And especially if you drive without assistance, it's gonna be quite the time you're gonna be seeing yourself spinning its wheels or taking the corner and completely spinning out of control. So if you're starting on this game, it's better if you're gonna try the Valkyrie, put the TCS on and put some assistance as well, because yeah, the car has quite a lot of horsepower, and when it comes to this game and these excessively high horsepower vehicles, if they are not on four-wheel drive, they are incredibly challenging to drive. But leaving that aside, when you know how to drive this car, you can have a lot of fun because it has a lot of power to offer, and at the same time it has a great acceleration. The thing is that what I think is that Playground Games knew that this car was hybrid, but they weren't able to actually add the hybrid powertrain adds to the car. So what they did is basically make the acceleration of this car way better than some other rear-wheel drive 1,000 horsepower vehicles. So it's able to replicate this hybrid system kicking in and just giving this absolute blast of power that it has. This actually can be a double-edged sword because sometimes in short tracks the straight lines are not very long. So when you go there and you have this huge amount of boost given by the hybrid system, it can actually send you through a corner and basically make you crash and all that stuff. So be careful on that. But usually the hybrid system kicks in, especially at the start, so you don't have to worry. I wish I had more time to talk about hybrid cars on Forza Horizon 5 and how they can be improved, but that's a story for another day. This car is way better in terms of top speed to the first gift of the Secret Santa, the GM8050, but at the same time, even when you have a car that is way faster and less focused on one task, you have again this really challenging car to control on if you're not driving with driving assistance a lot. So that's the thing. You have to get used to this car. If you're used to drive 1,000 horsepower vehicles, basically it's gonna be easier for you because it's basically throttle control, you knowing how to take the corners so the wheels don't spin too much or you don't end spinning out of control, all that good stuff. But really cool car nonetheless. There is no visual customization of the Valkyrie, obviously. Some things that I would like to add. First, I wish that you can actually manually activate the uh, the the active aerodynamics. I know that many cars have this fault, and I don't think Playground Games is gonna fix that. But it will be a much better experience to actually be able to control all these active aerodynamics. I think they are if Playground Games is able to replicate cabrios and actually some of them to actually replicate the action of the closing and opening of a roof, I think they are more than able to let us use the active aerodynamics on some cars. So that will be fantastic, but we will see if that is added in the future, but I guess it's not. It's a really, but overall, it's what you expect of a Valkyrie. It's really quick. It's pretty good on circuits. It's pretty good on top speed thanks to its engine. But that's pretty much it. It's another hypercar for a lot of hypercars that have been added. So it's in between this point of being really good, but at the same time not extremely good. Like, what I think is that, in my opinion, is this car proves that 1,000 horsepower isn't necessary to be competitive. The GM8050, even when it has 650 horsepower, if I'm not wrong, doesn't sound a lot, but it's really focused on one thing, and its circuits, and it does it very well. The Valkyrie could be like that, especially due to all the development done by Red Bull Racing. It could be like that, but giving a bit more push with the 1,000 horsepower engine and the hybrid system. So it could be much better in those areas. But again, that doesn't mean that the car is bad. It's a really, really cool car. It sounds fantastic. Even if you drive it in free roam, you can just enjoy the sound of the engine, because it's basically pure F1 performance you got there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section right below, what do you think about the Aston Martin Valkyrie. If you didn't get it yet, it's basically there on your inbox, just waiting for you. You just need to download the data and it's all yours. You don't have to buy it. But keep in mind that this car is not available on the auction house. So you not yet. I don't think it's gonna be added on the car show as well, unless I think for at least a year, because I think they added the Lamborghini Sian for being able to be purchasable on the auto show. So maybe just wait a year. But if you're able to catch one on the auction house, it's gonna cost you quite a bit. But that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, then just let me know in the comment section, what do you think of the Aston Martin Valkyrie, if you like it or not, or whatever you want to talk about the car in the comment section right below. So yeah, guys, thank you very much, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.